Howdy, Keto for Real Life people. It is Tuesday and it is Clean Eating Series. And today we are going to spice things up a little bit and do some tacos. And it just so happens to be Tuesday. Now, not every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday because, well, for me that would become quite challenging after a while, right? But as you can see, I'm already busy in the kitchen, and today we're going to spice things up and do some pork tenderloin tacos. Not ground pork, not hamburger, not chicken, but some nice fatty pork. And as you can see, I'm already doing prep. Whew. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm all trying to be professional and everything, like, woohoo, aren't I ready? But I could not have done it without, come here, my handy dandy helper.
Hello.
Her and I, we just got home. So you can see we still have dishes that need to be put away. I had zero makeup on, and I've got a wonky ponytail in the back.
It's so cute, isn't it, y'all?
We went and snuck off to an early matinee. AT&T Rewards gave me some free movie tickets, so we took advantage of it. And we actually didn't even stay for the credits or the finish, because she looked at me and said, it's 3:08. We're like, we gotta go.
And then hold on, wait, then she's missing out. I said, hold on, we gotta stop by the bathroom first. She's like, oh, where did you find this one? I said, I remember it from childhood.
Yeah, I got lost earlier. I had to go to the bathroom.
We're in there, so I can't find my phone. Where is it? I was like, Mom, did you leave it in the theater? Did you leave it in the car? She's like, oh, it's in my pocket. So we didn't save any time.
No, we didn't. But we did rush back here. We got back to the house at 3:32, 35 or whatever, and it has been slam jam ever since. But I would not have been able to have, well, if she hadn't been here, I wouldn't have gone to the movies. But I'm so glad she was here. The movie was cheesy. Cheesy. It was called Isn't It Romantic?
Oh my gosh, the funniest line was in the very first part of it. Spoiler alert. That was the funniest line, but
it was cute overall. I mean, it was a cute movie. I wouldn't give it like a total thumbs down. But was it worth paying for? I'm glad we didn't have to pay.
Okay, so AT&T had this free like little promo thing.
No, it was AT&T Rewards. I've never taken advantage of it, but they said, hey, free movie tickets on us, so I did.
And you know, as we were sitting there, it's like we kept wanting to laugh and look at each other. Like, I mean, definitely didn't feel bad leaving before the credits ran.
No, I didn't feel bad either. I'm gonna wash my hands.
But we basically, okay, so I had this whole thing. I'll fill the time gap. So I have this funny thing with my kid's dad because of everything I've been through. You know, I gave up everything. I'm keto. I quit smoking and everything. So I walked up to him and I introduced myself to him. I said, "Hi, I'm a purist." You know, it was like, yeah, it was funny, y'all. So, anyways, this morning.
Wait, she's such a noob. I tell you, what's funny is her purist. She gave up addiction. She gave up depression. She gave up cigarettes, she gave up alcohol, she gave up caffeine, and started keto. And she's got these timers running.
I do.
And so
I'm strict keto. Like I'm the keto Nazi all of a sudden.
The punchline is, she's laying on the couch with zero energy going, maybe I should have caffeine at least. So, and I have been half calf forever, so I went caffeinated with her.
Yeah.
So today we had a Diet Coke and a regular cup of coffee.
I made some coffee, y'all. I made some coffee.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yes, we're sitting here. I said, should I make some caffeinated coffee? She goes, no, I think we have enough caffeine. And I'm like, oh my gosh. She's all sitting there, and I said, what are you doing? You're supposed to be doing your makeup while I'm getting ready because you designated me sous chef. She goes, I said, are you putting on an apron? She goes, yes, it kind of covers this, doesn't it? So we actually matched today, y'all. Didn't even mean to.
We're coordinated.
Harley Davidson.
All right, so there. if I put this one up on YouTube, I'm going to edit all this out. So let's talk about what are we making. Sorry, guys, I was stalling for time. So today, let's talk the ingredients. I got a pork tenderloin, okay, and I've got some of the fatty bits, and it's probably about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds, and it's all chopped nice and bite-sized little pieces, all right? And then we're going to take it and we're going to put it in the pan. I'm going to add a little bit of diced chili and a little bit of green enchilada sauce. I like this brand because it is gluten-free and it's not going to take a lot of the sauce to give it a big punch. So we're going to do some green chilies and then we're going to serve them on fathead tortilla, tortilla shells that are already all done up, courtesy of Elizabeth.
That's why I ran off real quick, because I almost burned them. But they didn't.
And then to top it off, we're going to make some Mexican coleslaw. Just a little something, a little different, a little spicy. So I'm going to get this turned on and get it going. And get, I like that temperature right there. And get it hot. Oh, I'm going to go all the way down.
What do we think about the Diet so-called Coke study?
I haven't seen this so-called Diet Coke study.
Is it...
I'm not going to presume to guess, but I mean, are Diet Cokes healthy for you?
Not at all.
Are they
delicious?
Keto approved? No. Would you bring me that trash can, sweetie? I'm sort of like this on the Diet Cokes. And it's like anything else, whether it's red wine, whether it's Diet Coke, or you know, some people enjoy a little, you know, sweetener that is not keto, all right? There's debates about aspartame, there's debates about sucralose, there's debates about allulose, there's debates about pretty much any and every sweetener. Now some we know are bad, oh, so bad, like maltitol and sorbitol. Those ones I don't particularly care for. But if you're going to do anything, you know, do it in moderation.
It says it causes heart attacks and stroke for women after an average 7-year study.
Yeah, and we're not supposed to grill our meat because it causes cancer, and we're not supposed to eat eggs because it's high cholesterol, and we're not supposed to have salt because it'll harden your arteries. Until they've done a long-term study to prove anything, every week it changes. Now, I'm not being sarcastic or rude about that. I'm just saying I haven't read the study, so I can't really go into a lot of detail.
And, you know, we're kind of biased. We like Diet Coke, so, you know, as people do, it's real life, and I'm gonna sit here and be like, I like my Diet Coke.
Well, I don't like Mountain Dew. I don't care for Diet Dr. Peppers. Well, I'll have one occasionally. But I mean, it's even not about the like. It's about saying if you're gonna do something, if you do anything too much, it's not good for you. So moderation is key. And if you have a problem not being able to keep it under control,
I'm with you, Tammy,
then, you know, then it's probably something that you have to give up. I cannot keep my sugar and my carbs under control. I cannot eat wheat. I cannot eat gluten. I cannot eat flour. I cannot eat bread or pasta or any of that because I can't keep it under control. I don't have an issue with Diet Coke, though. I mean, I enjoy them. Particularly, I like to have something to drink when I'm eating. Most of the time, it's just water. Water. Except for the last week because it's too cold.
So let's see. We've got Cindy Anderson says, hi from Rainy, Tennessee, where we will need an arc by Sunday.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's doing a pretty good job here too. Ooh, this onion's got a little bite to it.
Tammy, I read hers. Tammy, she said 7-year study. Dana Cox, Berry Hill. Hi, Nancy from Rainy, Alabama.
Hello.
Tammy says, I'm not giving up my Diet Coke. It's my advice. Girl, then stop reading them studies. We ain't got to read them. We can. I'm sorry.
We're with you. We're not giving them up.
Hello, Lindy.
All right, guys. Here we go. Let's talk ingredients real quick, okay? I got a really watery left eye. Not my right eye because, you believe it or not, if you wear contacts, it protects you from the effects of onions, but I only wear one. So I have some onion chopped up. I've got this pan going hot here. I'm going to put a little oil in it. I'm going to actually put my meat down in it first. And then as it starts to brown up, I'm going to toss in some onion. Then I'm going to toss in some sauce. Again, it's budget friendly. This whole 3-pound, 2.5-pound pork tenderloin was like $5 or $6. And I broke it into 2. I cut it in half, so that'll get me 2 meals. You can't beat that on price. A little bit of, like I said, flavoring of your choice to spice it up. And I don't know why my voice does that every time I start this out. So, I've got some avocado oil. I just want to put enough down in the pan to get my meat going. And it's wiggled all over it. Get this off in here with my handy dandy wooden spatula. Yep, it's sizzling. Now I am using I'm using a stainless steel pan because it has to with this induction cooker. So I'm going to have to be patient or else it is just going to stick all over the place. But I'm going to get that in there. And to it, let me just set that up. And to this, I'm going to give a little seasoning. I'm going to go with a little bit of salt, just a little bit. Put the rest back in there. A little bit of pepper. I got this eye on it. I feel like just rubbing it. Pepper. And I have some of this taco imas. I showed this to y'all before. It's the taco imas, taco seasoning, 0 added sugar. I get it from my local grocery store, and it is a store brand. So if you are in the East Texas area and have Brookshire's, then get you some of this because it's really, really tasty, and I think it's the only place it's available. So, and it's just gonna go here. I love it. Now, if you wanted to do red sauce with this, you could go red sauce. You could use a little enchilada sauce, a little adobo sauce, a little smoked chipotle, just whatever. I happen to have this on hand. I've been thinking about pork and green chili for like 2 weeks now. In the meantime, while that's cooking, I'm going to kick this up to 300, 350. We'll get it going. In the meantime, here's the ingredients for the coleslaw. I've got some cabbage, which I'm only going to use a little bit because I'm not making a gigantic portion. I'm going to shred it real fine with my knife. To it, I'm going to add a little bit of cilantro, and I'm going to shred a little bit of radish. And then once we do that, we're going to just add a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of cream, a little bit of sweetener, and a little bit of salt and pepper. And it'll, believe it or not, it's going to have a wonderful thing. And these are the toppings we've got going on for the tacos.
Yes, I had considered eating clean.
You know what? I would is it considered eating clean? I would put it on the semi, okay, guys? We're not going to be overdoing the cheese. We've got a lot of fresh meat, a lot of fresh veg, and then we've got, you could divide it into 4 or 6, however you want. And believe it or not, you're only going to probably be able to eat one of these. So
they're beautiful, aren't they?
They are beautiful.
They kind of are like a chalupa.
I am going to need...
What do they call them? Some call them chalupas, some call them the type of bread.
Like a pita bread or
it's
a
almost
gyro.
like the consistency of a pita. And we put a little bit of taco seasoning in it. Spice it up.
And you could use a cheese shell if you want to. You could even use lettuce if you like to. If you do want to avoid it and keep it really, really, really clean, get you some romaine lettuce or any large leaf lettuce you like, butter leaf. I even seen a video where they use turnip green leaves, the big turnip green leaves, and use those to make up rollers. So it's really just up to you.
And then a spatula, it comes in handy.
This is such a pretty little head of cabbage. I tell you, I hate to, it's picture perfect. It's picture perfect. But it's a small head of lettuce, or cabbage. Because, believe it or not, you don't need a whole bunch. Honestly, I'm just going to use maybe a third of it. I'm going to set this out of the way. And I'm going to need a bowl.
You want a big bowl? Not that big?
Well, no, this will work, I guess, because that way they can see through it. Okay? But I'm going to set it on top of there. Perfect! Perfectly perfect. And what you want to do is you just want to run your knife down the lettuce, or down, I keep saying lettuce, down the cabbage, and really fine shreds. I mean super fine shreds. If you have a food processor, you could easily use that, or one of those mandolin slicers.
Yeah.
For me, it just works better to do it by hand, because I get it as thin as I like it most of the time.
She's putting me to shame, y'all, because I think I did the same kind of slaw, and I like bombed it. And hers are like
Shreds.
I'm talking about, can you see that? Hold on, let me put my white hand does it. Yeah. They're laughing. They're laughing. Hi, Michael Jolly. Long time no see, man.
Wow, Michael Jolly. Woo. Wow, that's blast from the past. He went to school with my oldest daughter. Talk about old school. So you just let it do its thing, and then you just keep on shredding thin. And if you want to, go over the opposite direction when it gets super flat. That way you can see how thin. This one's driving me nuts. It's out of here. And that one. There we go. I'm going to take that last little bit because it's just, there we go. See how light and fluffy this is? Yum. And once you get your dressing on it, it will absorb a little bit. It will wilt it down just a tad. But when you do this fresh, you can add it right on top of your tacos, or you could have it on the side. It's totally up to you. Let me give this a stir. Oh yeah. Oh guys, that smells so good. To it, I'm gonna go ahead and get my scraper out. My lifter makes it so much easier. I'm just gonna add some onion. Papa Doll said, hello ladies. Give it a stir, that way it kind of softens the onion up. If you wanted, you could add a pinch of oregano. Believe it or not, I don't even think I have any oregano. I think I'm out of it. Oregano. But it gives that little taste of authenticity. I almost did like pork carnitas, but honestly, I did not want. Yeah, I knew. I thought I was out of it. I just. I got lost in my thoughts there. I have a shredder here.
No, because she puts things in different directions every time. I mean, they're in different spots every time. Sometimes the knives are over here, sometimes they're over there.
Well, here's the thing, guys. Now, when you're making coleslaw, whether it's just traditional coleslaw, you know, people like to put carrots, even when they're making up salad. But if you're using radish, that's also going to give another dimension of flavor, and you can just do it, shred one. You're skipping all that sugary carb, but it works really well in Mexican flavored coleslaw. One of my favorite traditional Mexican soups is a soup called pozole, which is pork butt chopped down. It's made with hominy and red chili and broth, and it's delicious. But I can't have hominy. But one of the garnishes that go on top is cabbage and radishes. So for me, it's a no-brainer.
They said you're looking great in your headband, Nancy.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
And they were asking, what is in the can?
Oh, black cherry. Are you getting me
black cherry to Sonny? You hear that? It's right next to her. No, I figured we could share this.
Okay, that'll work.
We don't need too much.
I'm going to give a little taste. So this is the Hatch green chili medium enchilada sauce. Oh, I don't have my glasses on. It just feels like it. So for a quarter cup is 4 carbs. And I'm going to probably take about half a cup.
I stole your stuff.
Just half a cup. Now this half a cup would be 8 carbs, but it's going to just be dispersed over 6 servings, 4 to 6 servings. So it brings it right back down when you break it down. If you want, which I want to add a little spice, green chili, and...
We have some jalapenos. Should I get one out?
No, jalapeno. Jalapeno hurts my belly. I'm going to add about a quarter of a cup and give it a, see where I'm at, flavor-wise. Because really, this doesn't take long, guys. You don't want to, you can let it simmer. This is something you could do. You could get it browned up if you like. Leave it in your crock pot for the day while you're at work. You can just leave it on low. Or put it on in the afternoon. So you could simmer it. But you can easily just fix it up this quickly. Oh, now I'm going to give it a taste.
Ooh, she's going to burn her mouth. That's what she's going to do.
No, no, it's really good. Oh, really, really good. I'm going to let that flavor, I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to take it all the way down to 150.
You need a margarita with this dish.
Oh, a margarita would be great, wouldn't it? You know, you can get sugar-free triple sec. I don't need that much.
I do.
Okay.
I'm just doing a little side. Not you can pull what you need out of. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm fixing to add some of that. So just start
I was.
shopping. Super, super fine.
I will.
Let me move this out.
I was trying to assist, so I wasn't just standing here looking like a bump on a log.
That works though. I'm gonna take a drink of this. Any comments here?
You need a margarita with this dish.
Yes.
Headband looking fabulous, Nancy. Love the cherry also. Sparkling water.
Yes.
It's pretty fight out there. Like and share.
Oh yes, please like and share, you guys. I mean, I know that we got off to a little bumpy start and all, but I think we're moving along greatly. Now let me talk about this. We're going to be serving, Elizabeth already made up guacamole this morning. Oh, it's so good. It's your traditional guacamole with onion, cilantro, tomato, fresh jalapeno, garlic, lime juice, salt, pepper. That's it, right?
Yeah, jalapeno.
Yeah. That's it. And then I had one little container of peak yogurt left, you guys. There's one more in there. Is there?
Yeah, I found it.
You found one?
Yeah, it's sticked on top of something.
There's another one. Okay, so the peak yogurt, I took and added garlic powder, salt, pepper, and bacon fat and whipped it up and made a bacon ranch dressing to go over our salad we had earlier. But this will be also really good drizzled across the top of your taco.
Bam.
So we have got it going on, and that is super fine. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And we'll into the slaw.
Well, did you use? She used all of it. See, I was like, I'm gonna put some more on top of my tacos. Thanks.
Here's some for you.
No, she didn't. Did she just do that?
I did.
No, she left me. It's the size of a pinch. It's literally a pinch.
Here's another pinch.
She said she didn't need that much, and then she realized I did it super fun.
Oh, then I was like, oh, I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now then.
They're saying tequila, club soda, 3 limes with a salted rim. Black cherry vanilla bang would be good with the food.
Gels.
Will there be any guys at the meet and greet trying to get hubby to drive me coming from Dallas?
Yes, there will be guys at the meet and greet. Would you hand me one of these bowls? I think there's one left right there because I want to put the dressing together. And yes, perfect. Thank you. So we're going to take about a third to a half a cup of mayo. I've got about 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. And I've got 2 tablespoons of sweetener, but I'm only going to just sprinkle a little bit because I want to go by taste.
I was just shaping them.
Oh, perfect.
No.
A little salt. A little pepper. Oh, do we have any lime juice? Yes, I have
we have
some.
fresh lime. Do you have fresh lime or lime juice?
Just some lime juice because this is just going to go really quick. And I'm just going to take and mix this together, and then I'm going to add a little acid to this to make it our slaw dressing. Thank you. Maybe just a tablespoon. Just about a tablespoon.
Bang energy drink. Oh, okay.
I keep hearing about Bang
And
energy
there's zero
drinks,
everything.
and I have yet to try them.
What a whisk.
It's
kind of lumpy looking.
It is, but it's smoothing out. I'm just using what I got on hand, y'all.
Oh, how did I make those taco shells? It's the Fathead Pizza dough.
Did you see that? It splashed.
So it's 2.5 cups mozzarella cheese, 3/4 cup of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, and 1 egg. You like to mix it together, pop it in your microwave for about 1 minute. Get it out, remix it so that cream cheese will go into it, and then I seasoned it with a little bit of taco seasoning. Pop some holes in it after you put it on parchment paper. 425 in the oven. It took about 10 minutes on each side. I did 10 minutes, and then I flipped them, and I did 10 minutes, and then I put them in a mold. That way they actually hardened. So I did 1 giant one, y'all, because I'm not OCD like my mom, so I knew it would drive her nuts. So I did 1 big one and 3 little ones.
Yeah, because I think they're beautiful, and I'm happy that they're made, but you can even get 6
Look, it stands on its own.
You can even get 6.
The pan I chose was not big enough, and I was being lazy.
And you know what else you can do with that, guys? You can make those up and put them in your freezer.
Yes, ma'am.
and make them individual pizza crusts that are already ready to go. So in the morning, if you want to make a breakfast pizza with scrambled eggs and sausage and bacon, jalapeno, you can do that, or a breakfast taco, however you want to call it.
The only one of the bangs I like is the unicorn flavor. Oh my gosh, does Dory know about unicorn flavor bang?
I'm sure she does. Wow.
Sucralose.
It has sucralose. I've heard of the skinny, what is it, skinny mixer is what it is.
Is this done?
Yeah, it's done.
Ah. I'm not even trying it. Oh, what are we going to give our results earlier by checking our things or not?
Not yet. That's really good. I feel like oh, here comes the cilantro.
You need more?
No.
I do.
What I need is a plate for our tacos.
I'm good, y'all.
Right, how quick was this? What time is it?
We're at 4:25.
In 25 minutes.
With caffeine.
And that, I'm going to tell you, that's two of us working together. And I will say that her making up the taco shells took another 25 minutes, you know. So in less than an hour, we have gotten green chili pork tacos. We've got Mexican slaw. We're going to have a little bit of guacamole on the side. You could easily have one taco and use this to dip your guacamole, or you could just pile it all on top. So, that being said, I'm going to make a taco. Look at my big one.
I know.
I did do that
on purpose, y'all. I did. I wanted y'all to laugh.
So, we're going to put some meat.
Good job, Carol, for drinking your coffee with no sweeteners for 2 days and surviving.
Yeah.
I've been on it for 7 days, and I almost broke down this morning. I'm not going to lie, but I did.
Taco slaw. I got no spoons.
I know. This is the benefits of real life and being at home. We use one fork, all plates.
Yeah, no. I was like, you know, you just like a spoon, please. A spoon. If you want cheese, you can have cheese. I put it out just in case, but that's just for.
The big one.
And then I got a little bit of this bacon yogurt ranch dressing here. Oh, you're making your own? Yep. I was making this for you.
No, I took the big one. Go big, go home.
These two I have to make plates and do pictures with.
Okay, well you didn't want the big old one for that anyways.
Oh gosh.
This is
Black
like
coffee.
the Taco Bell's chicken one.
Like
the chicken shell.
It's big. It is big. Let me tell you.
It's heavy, y'all. It's like a pound.
Yummy. Lindy says, I'll be right over. Girl, you want to come over. You live right in the next town over. Well, actually, technically, Tyler is Tyler, but it's pretty big.
We just came from there.
Yes, we did. I'm going to wait for you.
Tomatoes.
No tomatoes on these. These are more like street tacos.
Oh, okay. No cheese on them either. You didn't put cheese, right?
I didn't want cheese because I've got cheese in my shell.
Extra.
And that's the way you can save carbs, guys. You know, if you're going to make a shell, this has got almond flour and cheese. Just in case you wanted it. I didn't know. Just in case. I'm going to turn that off. Just keeping it warm.
Oh my God, y'all.
And now you need some hot sauce. We got some hot sauce. Do we want some?
I don't know what's that.
I'll taste chocolate chio.
Roja.
Chocolate chio.
I don't know what's that. Oh.
Yeah. Here. Girl, you're gonna be so happy.
My mouth gonna do
Yeah, you're gonna be so happy. This is just that easy. I mean, this is like a shortcut dinner.
Hello, Nancy from Melissa White. Looks amazing. I'm going to slow with my coffee. Put out my HWC. Still adding butter. Cutting down.
I'm gonna give a spicy bite. What do you think? Well, we'll let you eat first.
That's actually really good, y'all. I don't know how I'm going to get this down, though.
Why?
Mine weighs like 2 pounds. Feel it. Feel it.
No. Okay, this is pretty heavy.
It is heavy. I don't know. Y'all, one day, long ago, I might have been
When I've made tacos shells, I usually, like I said, I get 6 out of the recipe. And I can't, I mean, to try to eat 2 whole ones is difficult.
I wouldn't be able to eat more than this.
So, it's a high-fat, healthy meal. I mean, I think it's good. And you guys got to give it a try.
Well, that tutorial lasted 10 minutes.
No, seriously. I mean, I think the flavors on this, because you've got green chili, you've got slaw, you've got guacamole.
Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah. We're just standing here eating in front of you.
Well,
what?
I was trying to find a spot where you could read too.
Okay. And Annette says it looks great. Lisa says, what is it? It is green.
She was replying to Kersh.
Oh, okay. Looks delish. I just made Maria Emmerich's pork chops. Yum. Kathy said share to groups. Thank you. Carol says, I get it at Walmart, so that's crosstalk. Debbie says, looks so good. And Tammy says, oh my God, yummy.
Y'all, I don't know if you see this, but look at this mess that mine is making. It is like all over.
I almost went red sauce, but I'm so glad that we just did the green. The flavor is so good. And for me, I love Tapatio. Oh, look at her get out the jalapenos. I love jalapenos, but they don't love me back anymore.
You know what? This is one thing I will not sacrifice.
It is pork tenderloin, which is very tender, guys. It doesn't have to be cooked for hours like a shoulder or a roast would have to be. So you can take your pork tenderloin and chop it up, get some oil heated up in your pan, toss it in there, give it a toss until it's just cooked, and then hit it with some onion and some sauce, let it meld the flavors, and cut it off. That way it stays tender. So we've got chunks of green chili and pork here.
You gotta do one little piece and just, that's the flavor. That's where it kicked it out. And you're, yep, in the next bite. That's it. Right there, that, boom, took it to the next level.
Like I said, I love jalapeno, but it doesn't love me back anymore. It betrayed me.
Okay.
I just made avocado mayo in a mason jar with an immersion blender. It was so easy and so good. Oh, yeah. So yummy, guys. All right. Thank you so much for coming in today on our Eating Clean series. Tomorrow night, I want to mention, is a house call, and be sure to tune in at 6:30 Central Time. Ask Nurse Cindy is going to be here live, and we're going to continue the discussion we started last night. We're going to continue to talk about carbohydrates, insulin resistance, blood sugar, metabolic X, and what it means to us. So, and she's got the knowledge, so I'm really looking forward to chatting with her tomorrow night. And let's see what else. Guys, this weekend, if you are in striking distance of Tyler area, East Texas area, I'm doing a meet and greet this weekend at Texas Music City Smokehouse and Grill between 3 and 5 p.m. It is a free event. You don't have to pay anything. They will have a menu offered so that if you want to come and have, it's between 3 and 5. So maybe you're having second meal. Maybe you just want to order some of those wonderful loaded pork skin nachos with steak or chicken. They've got some wonderful food. There'll be beverages. We'll get a chance to just hang out, talk. I'll do Q&A, and I might even have a musician. What do y'all think? Just a little bit of music to go along with everything. Maybe.
Up in the air.
Plus door prizes.
Oh yeah, there is door prizes. And these door prizes, y'all, are good because I'm having a hard time staying out of some of them.
Well, I've got my stash put away.
She does have her stash. Right, she does. But I ate all mine, by the way, everybody. I had no problem once it started. It went right down. Fear not.
All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, fats first, moderate protein, low carb, get you some.
Keep her cooking.
And please keep me cooking. Consider going on over to Patreon and becoming a supporter. I thank you guys so much for showing up, and I will see you guys tomorrow night at 6:30 Central.
Share, y'all.
Please share.